MWF Mattitude, hot off the heels of the Mayhem pay-per-view. I am Matt Young here with my partner Hickory Hulk Logan.
Oh, name change. Should be a solid follow-up night to an extremely exciting Mayhem pay-per-view on Tuesday night. Should be a good one tonight.
Absolutely. You should know by now this is our 10th broadcast, Logan. I give you a different nickname every time. Sooner or later I'll run out, but today is not that day. So starting off tonight, Will Smith and Carlton Banks, after debuting last week on Mattitude with a victory, take on Shredder and Krang.
And then in the second match, my favorite, Asuka battles Superhuman.
Asuka and Superhuman teamed together a couple of weeks ago, and Asuka blames Superhuman for the loss in that match. Next up, Aladdin making his singles debut against, well, not his debut, but his first match against somebody other than Jon Moxley, I should say, taking on Spider-Man.
And then Bayley battles Becky Lynch in a big women's battle.
And then we have an 8-man tag team match of the tag team champions Joe Exotic and a real-life fucking tiger team with Cheech and Chong to battle the team of Ronald McDonald, the Hamburglar, Donald Duck, and Winnie the Pooh.
Certainly a wild and crazy tag match there. In the next one, Batman tries to... I tried to think of something catchy. It didn't happen. But Batman versus Bill Cosby.
And then Thanos, after losing to New Jack last week, tries to get back on the winning track when he battles The Undertaker.
And then it's time for everybody to hear their favorite way to hear this name. Rhea Ripley.
A new women's champion.
Captain Marvel versus Harley Quinn. Oops, I said that all wrong. Tag team battle. Rhea Ripley and Captain Marvel versus Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy.
Absolutely, Logan. Rhea Ripley is the way that you pronounce it, and that's just how it is. And then our main event of the evening, a rematch from the Coronavirus Cup. Hulk Hogan takes on New Jack.
And it's time.
How many botches were there in that opening? 7? Between the two of us?
Yeah. That's all right. That's what live TV's for.
It says we've only got one viewer. How is that even possible?
It's actually showing 3 in the thing.
Now it's just 2.
Yeah. I think one's a bot.
Well, there's me, there's you, and hopefully Daquan. And Paul should be here, but he's notoriously late.
And somebody named Tressino, which could be a bot. I'm not sure.
Guess we'll find out. We probably lost. We probably had more viewers, and then everybody tuned out during the intro. They're like, why are these people fucking everything up already? This past Tuesday, we had our best show, so we're just trying to even things out. But wait, what?
Bear with us, guys.
It's been a long day for everyone.
Yeah, and I'm on my 3rd Fire Pro show of the week, so let's do this.
Uncle Ruckus, the referee for this opening tag team contest. Shredder and Krang haven't been seen since the tag team championship tournament.
Glad to see them back. They've been missed.
They're 0-1. Will Smith and Carlton want to know what is... No! Will Smith, you sick son of a bitch!
Oh! The Bel Air roll!
Oh my god. This
or the
is
Philly
how
roll.
My god. Oh, Shredder is pissed. Oh, that was a nice counter by Will Smith there. Krang is like, fuck, I'm not even going to try to save you.
I really dig Will Smith's outfit, man.
Those Daisy Dukes, is that what does it for you?
Yeah, man.
And the way he always manages to keep his hat on no matter what happens.
I tell you what, they may not be a top contender quite yet, but they certainly are one of the most intimidating teams we have at least by looks and cosmetics, Shredder and Krang.
Yeah, Krang is a powerhouse, man. He's a little bit slow, unable to make the save when Shredder was pinned in their first outing.
Right.
But I mean, he reminds me a lot of a real live fucking tiger. Not quite as agile, but in the power game, I'd like to see those two go head to head.
That would be an interesting battle. I think you could be onto something maybe down the road there with that.
Yeah, Shredder and Krang. If they can pick up a few wins, they might get themselves into contention. Oh, but Will Smith overpowering Krang.
Yeah.
You can't say
this
that.
Is a big. Go ahead, Oscar.
You can't say that Krang is all brawn and no brains, because the man is literally a brain in a humanoid body, android type body.
I can tell you what, this is a big time match for both these people. I mean, both these teams, if they want to make a name for themselves, because they can jump right up the rankings with a win in this match.
Absolutely. Will Smith, Carlton, despite lacking a portion of his skull in between his hair and his forehead, is still managing to deliver these solid headbutts to the metal helmet of Shredder.
CTE doctors are rolling in their graves tonight.
My God. What killed them?
Why are they still CTE doctors if they're dead?
So many questions. So few answers, but we'll have some answers for you later. In fact, we will tell you later on tonight why the Megazord decided to align himself with Donald Trump and attack Barack Obama at the Mayhem pay-per-view. Will Smith, again favoring this role, this time on Krang.
Like, I don't know about you, but I am absolutely disgusted with Matt did.
Literally everything you said cut out right there.
That sucks.
Sorry.
I was saying, I was sickened by what the Megazord did.
Absolutely. Disgusting. Shredder making the tag to Krang, Will Smith tagging in Carlton. Oh no.
I hope we get to see some Will Smith dancing again if they win this match.
You gotta think you will. That Will Smith loves to celebrate. He likes to get jiggy with it.
Which is weird. Today at my store, somebody, I don't know who did it, but they randomly put their phone up to the intercom system and played Get Jiggy with it.
They were excited for this match, obviously. Hopefully they're tuning in right now. Oh my God, Shredder just taken out right there. My cat Malia just jumped up in excitement.
I heard she's a big Krang fan.
Absolutely. She inherited my love of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oh, even Shannon's coming out here now. She must not want to miss the action.
Dakota is at work, but I hope she's watching on from work. Well, she could be, but she's probably not. She's probably just playing Animal Crossing.
Probably. No, Dakota. Hey, Daquan. I was wondering when the chat was going to get active.
What's up, dude? We do have 7 in the chat.
Yeah, we got a good amount of viewers.
They're so into the action.
They're just transfixed by this incredible tag team contest. Oh no. Chaos breaking out in the ring here. Oh, what's Carlton, by God, with the bow and arrow type submission hold.
I didn't know he had that in him.
I didn't either. Oh, and Shredder's unleashing a lethal series of strikes here.
Shades of the lethal artist, Steve Blackman. Lethal Weapon, what the hell?
What the hell? Oh man, Steve Blackman either has or had a a TV show, like chronicling his adventures as a bounty hunter. Just imagine Shredder doing that.
Yeah. I think WWE Network was trying to do something similar to that with the bounty hunter aspect with Steve Blackman.
Yeah, I know he either had a show or like a trailer for a show. I think he was trying to get it on WWE Network, but something didn't work out there. I don't know. I can't. I
They
just
should have
read
put
about
it on
recently.
there. Would have been better than Total Divas.
I don't know, a car alarm or a horn or something.
Totally Bellas.
Total Bellas, Total Divas. Paul's saying this is a good matchup. I know Paul's a big fan of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
And everybody's a big fan of the Fresh Prince. God almighty, I can't talk. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. This is officially my 15th Fire Pro match this week, so bear with me, guys.
No, it's more than that.
Well, I had nine with you on the pay-per-view, and then 5 with Nick on Monday.
Oh, right. Oh, okay. I thought that Nick had more than that on the show. I didn't get to tune into that. Well, not the whole thing anyway. I only saw the last.
What a killer combination.
Trading strikes.
There have been some good strikes and grapples in this match here.
Oh my god, frog splash from Shredder. Yeah, Shredder is just going crazy with the striking maneuvers. Oh no. Carlton just screwed over his partner inadvertently.
Shredder is convinced that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles hired Will and Carlton.
Oh no. The Turtles, of course. Oh wow, holy shit. Carlton with the cartwheel into the back elbow. The Ninja Turtles probably too busy fighting their other villains. Well, Shredder and Krang here trying to move up in the tag team ranks. Oh no, but Will Smith not having it.
And both teams feeling exhausted. 17 minutes in.
Yeah, especially Krang. Oh, I couldn't believe Krang actually came off the top rope there. And he's going back up.
God, you wonder if Will Smith's got a back. That thing's probably broke.
My God.
As he stands right up, you know.
Krang with no ring awareness whatsoever. Oh no. Oh, the big boot to the back of Carlton's head. That's gotta be devastating. But no, Carlton right back up because it must hit the part where he has no skull. What?
What in the world?
I didn't mean to sound like Little John there, but yeah.
It was worth it.
Oh, Oh, Carlton with the Rey Mysterio style bulldog. Krang
This is a
is
hot opener.
absolutely, despite the fact that Krang is moving slower than I could ever think possible.
Yes. Moving slower than B-Dub.
Oh my God. Maybe not that slow.
Only insiders will get that.
Oh. Shredder again with those strikes. But oh, Will Smith, the jaw jacker. Carlton.
Well, whoever wins this will have earned it.
Yeah, especially. Oh. I didn't expect Krang to still be flying off the top rope 21 minutes into this match.
Oh, what's up, WWE 2K Universe 101?
Hey,
Welcome
thanks for
to
joining
the
us.
chat.
Always nice to have a new viewer.
Feel free to check us out every Thursday night, 9 p.m.
9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. This is our first match of the show tonight.
And if you just tuned in and maybe confused by who the characters are, it is Will Smith and Carlton versus Krang and Shredder.
What did Will Smith just do? Oh my God. Wow. I've never seen him do that before.
That That was wild, man.
But Krang seems completely unaffected. Perhaps Will wasted a little bit too much time showboating. Oh, running senton. Still not going for the cover, though.
They know it's going to take more than that.
You gotta think, at this point in the match, just one more big move. Oh, and this could be it. Oh, chokeslam into a powerbomb.
That's a big powerbomb, too.
Yeah, man, I thought that might do it. Will Smith with a sharpshooter. Oh, Krang reaches the ropes.
It's a wonder he could even put those big old legs across.
Oh my God, Krang with an iron claw into a slam.
Yes, that is Uncle Ruckus. Tyrant
Onslaught TV.
Yeah. Sorry, I botched that bad. I'm sorry, man.
Thanks, Tyrant, for joining us. Uncle Ruckus is one of our regular referees. We've got Uncle Ruckus, Snoop Dogg, our senior official, Burt Reynolds, the referee for the women's matches. Oh, Shredder with a super kick.
On my chat, this may be the first time I've seen people use TV characters in this game. We use a lot of them. We use just about everybody you can imagine. Celebrities, TV characters, real wrestlers. We got a mix of everything. Superheroes, comic book characters.
Yeah, Captain Planet's our world champion. Joe Exotic and a real live Tiger are the tag team champions. Harley Quinn was our women's champion until the pay-per-view 2 days ago where she lost to Rhea Ripley. Carlton with the twist of fate. Welcome, Brandy. Oh, that was close.
That was close.
And we've also got the Golden Girls on our roster.
Thank you for being a friend.
Actually, Uncle Ruckus is one of the reasons we don't have disqualifications anymore. He tends to be a little bit biased, as you've alluded to. So no disqualifications, no countouts here in the MWF.
Nope.
Oh my God, Will Smith with the cutter.
That's a big one.
Yeah, these guys, I feel like over a series of fisherman suplexes, I feel like it's just going to take one more cover. Nah, it's too close to Shredder. The thing about these tag team matches is the partners always end up breaking things up.
Yeah. Sonic versus Mario coming soon, say the dirt sheets.
We do have Sonic on our roster. I'm not sure about Mario. That is definitely a possibility. We've been trying to find room for everybody on the card, seeing as we only have one show a week, with the exception of pay-per-view weeks. Oh, Will Smith with the 2 count after the elbow drop. They're just going crazy with these elbow drops, Shredder and Krang.
Yeah, it'd be a high-flying match, and it has been.
Oh, barbed wire death match between Sonic and Mario. I wonder what color Sonic's blood is.
Blue.
That would make sense. Then you won't be able to see it. He's a Vulcan. Oh, the Zaguri from Shredder. As we've passed the 30-minute mark in this match.
Definitely kind of unexpected.
Oh, what's... Oh my God.
Yes.
Carlton seems pleased with himself. What's he going for here? Oh. Looks like a version of the Rough Rider.
That'll hurt any man.
Ooh. We are rapidly approaching a record here for the longest match. They go another 6-7 minutes, it'll be the longest match we've had. Definitely didn't expect this from the opener.
No, but both these teams won it bad.
We got an 8-man tag team match later. I wonder how long that might run. Perhaps time limits might be necessary in the future. This match seems to be really even.
Yeah, we haven't seen a pinfall in quite a while. Kind of odd.
Well, Will Smith went for one a couple minutes ago. It ended up getting broken up, but yeah, in general, we haven't seen a whole lot of attempts at pinfalls. Oh, that's it. Carlton with STF. Will getting jiggy with it. They are undefeated, 2-0.
Big time win. Big time win. Well, that is possible, WWE 2K Universe, but we've had 8-man matches from the past that have actually went quicker than this.
Yeah, we've had a couple of them that ended up only going.
You just never know what you're going to get with Fire Pro. Every match is different.
All right. Our next contest.
You sounded like Limp Bizkit when he's about to sing. All right. Keep on rolling, baby.
Here, as we have an intergender matchup. Superhuman, a real stuntman, self-proclaimed anyway. Daquan's a big fan of his. Probably put this in alphabetical order here. Superhuman taking on Asuka.
But you know who I want to win.
Oh, I absolutely know who you want to win. Of course, these two teamed together a few weeks back in a losing effort. Even though Asuka was the one that took the pin, she is still angry with Superhuman for failing to help her out there. Party Boy, the referee. Asuka at the moment, Asuka and Superhuman both actually are winless, so both of them looking to pick up a victory here. Paul accusing me in the chat of wearing pantyhose. I'd like to see this proof. Today was leg day, so I'm pretty sure I can make them look good anyway.
Yes, I saw your legs from the calf races.
That was my shoulder, yeah.
Oh, shoulders. What a bunch by me.
No, it's just there's like a standing calf raise machine, and there's pads that are pressed against your shoulders, and yeah, it just leaves red marks. It's not painful or anything.
He did it for the Vine.
Paul, this guy has like 100,000 something Facebook fans, and I don't know about YouTube, but he is pretty infamous anyway.
Fight!
Superhuman.
Dropped the controller and the mic came out, and I was talking to myself for like a good 15 seconds before I realized. But I was gonna say, Superhuman's this dude that does fucking crazy stuff.
WWE 2K Universe 101 knows who he is, and I share all his stunts on Facebook, on my personal Facebook. Just a few of them. Or well, he probably didn't play the video, you know. Oh, Asuka kicking the shit out of Superhuman. Superhuman's got a big live YouTube video coming up May 31st called The Main Event. I'm not sure exactly what time of day it's going to be on, but he's going to be jumping into like a pool of thumbtacks covered in hot sauce or some weird shit like that, along with 3 other stunts.
Nice. Should be insane.
Yeah. Always funny seeing him suffer.
This would be a big win if he could pull this off. This would be an upset, despite it being a male versus a female.
Hey, man. Asuka is the only Grand Slam winner in the, or not the only Grand Slam winner, one of 2 Grand Slam winners of women's championships in the WWE, so she's top-notch competition. Superhuman is fairly inexperienced when it comes to the actual in-ring competition. Superhuman did take Stone Cold Steve Austin 38 minutes in his debut here in the MWF.
That was a wild match.
Yeah, Superhuman, I believe, hit 7 stunners on Austin. Austin somehow survived, probably because Superhuman isn't...
The ref barely has clothes on because that's Party Boy from Jackass.
Yeah, Party Boy.
If you're unfamiliar with him, he barely wears clothes in real life.
He tends to go around in public places wearing tearaway pants and ripping them off to reveal his thong and then dancing provocatively. Oh, wow, Superhuman blocked the hip attack.
5 minutes gone.
Some of our references are more obscure than others.
They are. That's a nice way to put it.
Asuka looks...
Man, a lot of kicks by Superhuman.
Oh my god, flare flop. Flare flop from Superhuman.
Only fitting. Now, if I remember that Austin match, didn't he have issues with his stamina?
Yeah, his strength and stamina are not overly impressive, but neither is his moveset really. We've seen a bunch of kicks, a couple stunners, some punches. Superhuman more of a brawler.
DDT!
Definitely.
Yeah, Superhuman appears to be afflicted with scoliosis.
I shouldn't have laughed at that.
Actually, I'm not sure if he was referring to Superhuman or Party Boy. Probably Party Boy, based on the previous comments. But yeah, he's... Party Boy not leaving much to the imagination. Of course, our chat moderator, EastX Twitch, is known for dressing similarly to Party Boy.
Yep. I don't know why I said yeah, but
Logan, you're well aware.
like I said every day.
Daquan saying Asuka doesn't want human smoke.
Oh, beg to differ.
Oh, Asuka with the code breaker. And the cover. Oh, 2.9. Superhuman in trouble here.
That could have did it, man. That was close.
You gotta think Superhuman, if he doesn't manage to pull out that stunner sometime soon, he's probably gonna be done for.
Asuka definitely can outlast him stamina-wise.
Oh, no doubt about that. And to our new viewers tonight, if you want to catch up on any of our previous shows, they're all available here on our Twitch channel. And we also have a YouTube channel, but there's not a custom URL for it, so I can't exactly read that out on the air. You can find a link to that on our Facebook page, facebook.com/MattWrestling, Matt with 2 T's, Superhuman with the cover. Only 2. WWE 2K Universe 101 saying he thinks Superhuman has this match in the bag. He did just get a 2 count there. I thought Asuka was in control. Now it looks like it go either way.
You dumbass!
Oh, Superhuman calling Asuka a dumbass. That might not have been the smartest move. But it seems to have paid off. Superhuman's been in control for the last, well, he was in control for the last couple minutes. Now he just got kicked in the face.
In the face!
Asuka with the cover. 2.9 again. Superhuman barely hanging on. Oh, hip attack.
It's gotta hurt, man.
Yeah, but you'd still willingly take it knowing how you are.
Yeah, indeed.
Coming up following this match, we have Aladdin from the Disney Dynasty taking on Spider-Man. The Disney Dynasty won their war against Jon Moxley by defeating the Shield in a clean sweep in an elimination match at Mayhem this past Tuesday.
Yep, and it's definitely one of the weirdest turn-up events we've ever seen in our history. Just did not expect a sweep like that.
I mean, looking back, we probably should have, because the Disney Dynasty won all 3 matches against the singles matches against Moxley, Reigns, and Rollins last Thursday. But
like I thought, like I would fire up the Shield, but obviously not.
Yeah. Moxley got knocked out cold. He's the first one eliminated. So we'll have to see where Moxley goes from here. He lost the war. He lost his 2 tag team partners since they failed to earn contracts. Asuka with the sleeper. Superhuman looks to be fading. Oh no. He's just... Every time he gets hit, he just crumples up in a heap. Oh, atomic drop.
Right to the JJ.
Genial region.
The JJ region I would like to be inside. I don't know why I whispered it.
Control yourself, look. Oh. What's this? An octopus style stretch. Superhuman submits. Asuka victorious. It took her a bit longer than we thought, but Asuka's really...
Thank God. I was kind of on pins and needles, kind of nervous. I did not want Asuka to lose to Superhuman.
Now that she's settled her grudge with Superhuman, hopefully she can move on and try to establish her place in the women's division after failing to qualify for the title match last month. Now, as promised, Aladdin, after defeating Jon Moxley and the Shield, is going to try his luck against a new opponent. Spider-Man is winless, but those losses came to AJ Styles and Superman, so top-notch competition, not exactly bad losses there.
No, not at all.
And the menus continue to lag because that's what happens when you download PartsCraft. It just ruins everything. And the referee for this contest, an actual floating piece of shit. WWE 2K Universe 101 saying that Asuka beat the thumbtacks off Superhuman. I'd say that Superhuman is lucky anytime a woman beats him off, regardless of the circumstances. He should consider himself fortunate.
It's true.
That son of a bitch Aladdin used the brass knuckles to defeat Moxley numerous times. All these Disney characters are serious troublemakers. They'll stoop to any level necessary. You can't be surprised after we saw Winnie the Pooh was the first one to debut. He is always cheating. That's right, the ref is real shithead.
Spider-Man needs a big win here. Actually, everybody needs a big win.
Spider-Man's looking for his first win. Aladdin is looking to remain undefeated here. 2-0 in singles competition, 3-0 overall.
With as tough as this heavyweight division is, you just can't afford many losses. Or the world title division, I should say. We don't have weight classes.
Yeah, I'm not sure Aladdin or Spider-Man would qualify for heavyweight if we did.
But for the world title, you can't go into a hole if you're Spider-Man.
Regarding the world title at Mayhem this past Tuesday, Captain Planet managed to completely knock out CM Punk to retain that championship. And Superman earned a victory over New Jack to become our #1 contender. So at some point in the future, Captain Planet will be defending his world championship against Superman. That is our next world title match. Oh, Spider-Man reversing that submission attempt here.
Aladdin seems like more of a cruiserweight than a heavyweight. Yeah.
There's no way he's over 205 pounds or whatever you want to draw the line at for heavyweight.
Right.
Definitely a high-flying sort of wrestler as well. Got that cruiserweight style. We don't have weight classes here in the MWF. We just have a world championship and a world championship for the men, a women's championship, and then the tag team championship anyone can compete for. I mean, one half of our tag team champions right now is a real-life tiger, so we are not restricting anything by gender or species even.
Anybody has a shot at the world title. If you're a woman that gets hot, you never know. You could be a contender. As we see, we saw intergender just a little bit ago with Asuka and Super D.
Oh, Aladdin going for the Superman punch and missing. WWE 2K Universe 101 noting that Aladdin's arms are skinnier than James Ellsworth, which I would have to agree. Thankfully, Aladdin at least has a chin.
Yeah, he can take shots too. He doesn't have a glass chin. You know what I'd like to see? Speaking of chins, not chins. James Ellsworth versus the Crimson Chin.
The Crimson Chin, I'm not familiar with that.
From, I think it was from Fairly Odd Parents, one of those Nickelodeon shows from like the 2000s.
Alright, I'm aware of what that show is, but I've never actually seen the whole episode. It was kind of a little after my time. There's a kid named Timmy. He had
Timmy
fairy
Turner.
godparents, yeah. Daquan saying LPS for the win.
Give up?
I'm pretty sure he is referring to the literal piece of shit, or...
Yeah, I would assume.
Oh, what?
Wow.
I'm so confused by what just... That happened in one of Aladdin's other matches when he was outside the ring, where he hit a small package, and somehow that, of all moves, resulted in a critical, but it did not end the match there, nor did it end it here. I have no
So shall
fucking...
we call him the Critical King?
Nah, probably not. I don't know. I was very confused by what just happened there.
That was weird.
Because the critical is supposed to end the match and result in the opponent being knocked out.
And it's always that stunning, like you see critical, so you assume it's over, but then the clock keeps going and everybody just keeps fighting.
Oh my god, Daquan saying hell is... Oh wait, Spider-Man at the cover. 2.9, that was close. Aladdin almost suffered his first loss. But Daquan saying the hell is frozen over, and J. Jonah Jameson is sided with Spidey, called ice on Aladdin. Hey, it could happen. We've seen Jameson sided with Spider-Man a couple years ago in a storyline in the Amazing Spider-Man comic, or actually in Spectacular Spider-Man. Oh, 2.9 again. Jonah's not that bad of a guy. Oh, Aladdin choking out Spider-Man. Oh, it's over. Aladdin.
What in the world?
Aladdin just choked out Spider-Man. It looked like Aladdin was done for after a series of near falls, but Aladdin has retained his undefeated streak. Spider-Man remains winless. Aladdin moving on up the ladder here, proving that he is not a one-trick pony, that he can beat men who are not named John Moxley.
Unbelievable, Matt. Aladdin, we know his record's good, but I would have never expected this.
No, Aladdin is now 3-0 in singles matches, 4-0 overall. Is one of the better records in the MWF at this point.
That would be the worst, WWE 2K. Imagine being pushed into the piece of shit rails.
Oh no. Stains all over the ring, all over you. Hopefully we can get our ring crew in there to clean things up in between matches here. We don't want these ladies to get that stank on them.
No.
Bayley, after a big victory over the debuting Alexa Bliss 2 weeks ago, is going to be taking on Becky Lynch, who's venturing back into singles competition after a failed tag team run over the last several weeks. Both these ladies featuring Partscraft custom faces, always nice to see.
These are spot on.
Trying to find Burt Reynolds here. Burt Reynolds, the ladies' man, refereeing all of our women's matches here in the MWF. Daquan saying no MJ Logan for Peter tonight.
There's a big match here in a stacked women's division where nobody can afford to lose because this division is so stacked.
Yeah, the women's division is incredibly competitive. Anyone can win on any given night. We saw Harley Quinn beat 5 other women at Matt Mania to win the championship, only to go on a few weeks later to lose a non-title match against Rose Nyland from the Golden Girls. And then Rhea Ripley, the woman that Harley beat at Matt Mania, managed to get that win back Tuesday night at Mayhem and take that title. You just never know what's going to happen here.
Anything could happen in the MWF.
Always. Daquan shouting out the badonkadonk on Bayley.
Nick Moore would be happy.
Absolutely.
As he's an advocate. He's the Paul Heyman of Bayley's ass.
My God. Why doesn't that woman wear shorts?
Because they'd have to censor it on TV.
Then she'd immediately become a baby face if that were the case. Once again.
This match is presented by Oscar Mayer. Get your Oscar Mayer wieners.
Why though? This match sponsored by quinoa, Becky Lynch's favorite food. Actually, this match is apparently just sponsored by everything in the grocery store.
I just snorted on live TV. What the fuck?
My God. Becky looking to pick up her first singles victory here in the MWF. Bayley looking for win number 2. Trying to determine who might become the next challenger for the MWF Women's Champion after Captain Marvel gets her shot at Rhea Ripley.
Yeah.
Captain Marvel and Rhea Ripley are going to have to game tonight against Harley Quinn and her best friend that they put in a tag team contest. So we're going to have to see if their pending title match causes any conflict between Captain Marvel and Rhea Ripley tonight.
Would it be fair to call this match the man versus the ads? Or does that sound like a bad porn?
Both.
Well, it could be a good porn too, I guess.
As we know, Logan, big fan of Pornhub, as was stated on Mayhem. WWE 2K Universe 101 saying this match is sponsored by Snackies. Oh, Becky going cross-eyed from those shoulder shots there.
Looking like Shawn Michaels.
My God.
The pregnant man fighting for Huggies. No, the pregnant man fight for Huggies. Fights for Huggies.
Back and forth action here as these two women fighting to move up the ladder. And Bayley with a straight left hand to the face. Kicks to the abdomen in the tree of woe. Logan breathing heavily while not speaking. I can only imagine that he is feverishly masturbating during this match.
No, I was looking to see what my cats were doing because they were awfully quiet. It just seems very odd. And they were both sleeping. It's rare to see them sleeping during Fire Pro. They're usually causing havoc.
World's strongest slam from Bayley, but then she gets kicked in the back of the head with an enziguri. Your cat's, of course, known for two things: chewing through cords and being eaten by you live on air.
Yep. Damn cats.
Oh,
Damn
Becky.
love. Damn it.
Becky misses the big elbow drop. Oh, but not the right hand there. Shout out to Mr. Stedman and Stashy.
Stedman just wants love, and Stashy just likes to create chaos.
The yin and the yang. Oh, Becky with the disarmor. Bayley going for the ropes, trying to survive here. And she does.
That was the big...
Logan firing on all cylinders tonight, folks. Oh,
it's my 6 o'clock week at work. I'm going insane, but this is a good show.
Yeah, Logan had them be up at 5 a.m. every day.
And it's sticking it out for a 9 p.m. Fire Pro shows this week. But I'm having fun. I'm all jacked up on caffeine. I'm all stuttery. I'm crazy, man. Let's get crazy.
These t-shirts are too tight, Billy. Because I'm bizarre.
I'm going to win the Royal Rumble because I'm bizarre.
My God.
Rest in peace, British Bulldog.
Oh, another world's strongest slam, but Bayley is down as well.
Mark Henry would be happy with that one.
Oh, another disarmor. Bayley is, well, I was going to say on the ropes, but she is literally on the ropes now when she breaks the hold. Bayley to belly. That could be it.
Is that going to do it? Is that going to do it?
Burt Reynolds with the count, and only 2.9. Becky Lynch barely surviving and hits the back exploder. She's desperate now. She knows she has to hit a big move. Bayley is not tapping out to the disarmor. She's escaped it twice. Becky's got to pull something else out of her bag of tricks.
Out of her ass.
That too. Bailey taking a page out of Becky's book with another exploder there. Second time she's used that in this match. But right back, oh, they're just trading exploder suplexes here. And a kick directly to the badonka donk.
A big old donk.
Bailey looks completely gassed here. And she's going up top. Oh, again missing with that elbow. Both women are down here. And as soon as I say that, they get up. Oh, another arm drag from Bailey. The backslide. Becky's got the cover. 2.9 only.
So close.
As this match is past the 15-minute mark, oh, they're in the ropes here.
Both feeling the effects.
Series of elbows from Bailey. She's going for that elbow one more time. And she hits it. That's it. 2. No. Becky escapes again. Oh, and Bailey, this time, for some reason, it says she stole Becky's finisher when she did the exploder, even though she's done it 2 or 3 times before. And Becky just coming right back saying she can do it better. Cover. Becky wins with the Bexploder.
Huge win for the man.
Becky Lynch defeating Bailey to earn her first singles victory here in the MWF. Oh.
She needed that.
You know what's coming up next, Logan? 8-man tag team action. The world tag team champions, Joe Exotic and a real life fucking tiger, teaming up with Cheech and Chong to take on Ronald McDonald, the Hamburglar, Donald Duck, and Winnie the Pooh. Joe Exotic and a real life fucking tiger are undefeated here in the MWF.
If I may interrupt real quick, Daquan said couldn't dunk.
You said Daquan said, and then everything cut out.
Oh, so Daquan said Bailey couldn't lift that donk in time.
Oh my god, yeah. The low center of gravity. It would help if I sorted by men only. Everything's lagging again in the menus. By God, we're gonna lose all our viewers. There we go. It'd be nice if we could select everybody without having to go way back into the menu. You have any thoughts on this match, Logan, other than the fact that it might be of record length?
I'm going to take the McDonald's team, I think.
Oh, so do you think Joe Exotic and the real life Tiger will end up being beaten, or do you think Cheech and Chong will take the fall here?
I think Exotic's going to take the fall.
Oh. That's not who I'm supposed to be clicking. Well, see, Joe Exotic and Real Life Tiger are undefeated, but Donald Duck and Winnie the Pooh are undefeated in tag team action, but have lost in singles, so they can be beaten. But this one's going to be a barn burner, no doubt about it.
Slobber knocker. Which, speaking of slobber, I'd like for Asuka to... Never mind. You know where I was going with that.
As always. And our referee for this contest, Ron Jeremy.
Speaking of somebody that gets slobbered on.
We got a bear on one side and a tiger on the other.
And a porn star officiating.
It doesn't get any bigger than this. Because we can only have 8 men in a match. That is why it literally cannot get any bigger. What a team here. You gotta think Joe Exotic's looking at Cheech in that crop top.
He's probably looking at all 3, including the Tiger.
Oh no.
All of them.
Oh no, Ron Jeremy. I wasn't aware he was going to be so scantily clad, and I should have known. I promise not all our referees are nearly nude men.
Only about 3/4 of them.
This is the first time we've used Ron Jeremy as a referee. I just wanted to spice things up a little bit. All with a robot emoji on chat. Oh, and Ron Jeremy has caused our viewer count to drop significantly, apparently.
This is a battle of Happy Meals, kind of, because we've seen Disney and Happy Meals before.
That is true.
Or Team Happy Meal, probably, you would say.
We had 7 viewers, and as soon as Ron Jeremy was on screen, it dropped 5.
Did my internet go out? Hello?
Oh, no, my stream on my phone froze, but it...
Okay, I didn't know if it was my internet or if the thing just froze in general, because mine did the same.
And now it says we're down to 1 viewer.
Right now.
Oh, wow.
Okay, I went out of the stream and went back in, now it's saying 7 again.
Okay, that's good.
I think Twitch was just being a dick.
Yeah, it appears to be the case. Still saying
Go
1.
home, Twitch, you're drunk.
Still saying 1 on my phone, but if you're there in the chat still, please let us know. Chime in with your thoughts on this match.
If you're here in the chat, type big dog.
You don't have to do that. Hopefully we didn't just lose everybody. Oh, now it's back up to 8. Alright. I guess maybe everybody had the same problem we did. Sorry, the technical difficulties appear to be on Twitch's end here.
Yeah.
Daquan's here as Chong and the Tiger double team the Hamburglar. Ron Jeremy, I don't know what the hell is up with it. His hip appears to be detached. Perhaps it needs to be replaced. Tiger with the headbutt to the ding-ding. Had to work that in for Nick, even though he's probably not watching. Oh my god, Donald Duck able to lift a real live tiger.
Give up? Who would have thought a duck could lift a tiger? In general.
It's not something you see every day.
Especially with skinny legs like that.
Oh my god, he's just sitting right on the tiger's chest.
Daquan said, "Let's go, Nightmare Donald." Clap, 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 clap.
Daquan's always cheering for the heels. Oh, Cheech dropping the elbow on Donald Duck. This match, of course, 1 fall to a finish.
1 fall!
Ronald McDonald and the Hamburglar. Their only losses so far in the MWF have come to Joe Exotic and a real live Tiger. 2 of their opponents now. Oh, Winnie the Pooh's hypnotizing Cheech.
And it's not the drugs this time.
Well, maybe a little bit of it's drugs.
Yeah, maybe a mixture.
Marijuana is legal in many states now, Logan. It's much more socially acceptable. We don't even drug test here in the MWF. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Pooh is all hopped up on honey. Joe Exotic, he's on all the drugs, you gotta think.
Yeah.
Give up.
Shannon says crystal meth. I'm inclined to agree. That and probably 15 other drugs. Oh, Winnie the Pooh showing surprising agility here. But no, Pooh's suplex to the outside. All hell is breaking loose here. No, only half hell, by God. Pooh's team isn't giving a fuck. Who got that bat but then just tagged right out? You gotta wonder what's up with that. The duck splash misses.
Oh, woo.
Life is like a hurricane, Logan. Oh, the wacky roll-up figure 4 style from Donald Duck. Paul saying, poor mangled Donald. Well, Donald is getting up there in age, Paul, and he's had a little bit of work done, and not all plastic surgeons are as proficient as others. Donald working off those royalties from Disney, and, well, he just kind of got a botched nose job here. Oh, poke to the eye from the Tiger with those claws. You gotta think that's devastating.
But Donald wouldn't have it any other way because the ladies love it.
The Tiger sits on Donald's face and nobody's trying to help him.
It's just teammates are sitting back and laughing.
Well, even
Hamburglar thought it was the funniest thing he ever seen.
Even Ronald and the Hamburglar are teaming with Donald and Winnie. Type of assholes these Disney guys are. You gotta think that even the other heroes in the locker room probably can't stand them. Oh, but Pooh just nailed the Tiger barbed wire baseball bat in the back of the Donald looks to be eating the Tiger's ass. Everyone's going crazy here, in and out of the ring.
This is a melee, man.
It's a Pier 6 brawl, a Donnybrook, if you will. The Tiger again, powerbomb on the outside. Pooh grabbed the third barbed wire bat. Pooh
This is insane.
Oh my God, a chair to the skull, but real life Tiger. Hamburger with his wacky roll up, Cheech with a figure 4. What the hell? Ron Jeremy just doesn't give a fuck.
I'm trying to figure out what we're seeing here. This is wild.
The Tiger tags in Chong. Chong and Chong and the Hamburger are the legal men. Daquan saying Cheech and Chong don't know where they are. The Angel Dust defeated them before the match. Oh. Hamburger tagging out to Ronald. You gotta wonder how if Chong's fully recovered, seeing as the last time out competing against Ronald McDonald and Hamburglar in 2-on-2 tag team action, Chong was completely knocked out in the center of the ring and was laying there helpless for the better part of 10 minutes before the match concluded. Yes, very astute observation, look.
Only the best.
Again, this is Logan's third show in 4 days, so...
Give up.
Waking up at 5 a.m. Definitely going to take the weekend to recuperate.
Is there another WrestleQuest show on Saturday, or is the next one on Monday?
Monday. So I only got shows Monday and Thursday next week.
Ah, cool. Oh, the crippler crossface from Donald, but Donald's not the legal man. And of course, we'll be back next Thursday from Mattitude, like every week. Oh, drop toe hold face first on the barbed wire bat. Adrian Super Nest Rocks is in the chat. Thank you for joining us. I hope that your coitus was enjoyable and that your wife was pleased.
Both parties were happy.
Adrian asking, remember when Moxley was knocked out and they worked a match around his unconscious body? That's basically what happened when Chong was knocked out. Cheech continued to fight for another 5 minutes. Well, the guy that was concussed probably forgot it, but nobody else will. Moxley was just laid out in a pool of his own blood, and since he was the first man eliminated, the match continued for another 20 minutes or so after that. We don't even know. He's definitely not medically cleared to be here tonight. We don't know where he's going to go now that he's lost his war against Disney. Wow, Chong with balls going up top in the corner of the enemy. Not a smart place to go for the cover, though.
No.
As everybody back in the ring, brawling, going crazy here. Joe Exotic just picking his spot. No, he decided it wasn't worth it.
It wasn't worth it, man.
Oh no. Pooh has not learned his lesson. One of the reasons disqualifications are not a thing is because of tricks like that. These dastardly heels cheating up. Oh, a double team butt attack from Joe Exotic and Chong.
Oh, butt pirates.
Oh my god. Series of elbow drops. Elbow drop. A favored move by many wrestlers in the MWF.
Elbow mania.
Oh my god. Oh, Joe Exotic taking out Ronald McDonald and Donald Duck. It's hard to say consecutively.
Definitely.
McDonald and Donald. What if we had Donald Trump on the team?
It's the Donalds.
Double Donald. Ronald McDonald, Donald Trump, and Donald Duck. Team McDouble Donald. Oh, a big suplex to the outside. Joe Exotic to Ronald McDonald, but now Joe is alone with the remainder of his opponents in the ring. Neither Ronald, but both of the legal men are in serious trouble here. As Ron Jeremy just standing around enjoying it, as we all are. Ronald tossing his opponents back in the ring. Ronald handling his opponents here.
Pure chaos is happening again.
My god, I can't even keep up with all this. It's just, wow. Oh, Ronald going for the chair. What's he gonna do here? He just whips it, Joe Exotic back outside the ring. I guess he wants to make the tag, it looks like, but his opponents were not in position. Or his partners, I'm sorry. Oh, what a big code red to the Tiger. Hamburglar now the legal man. And he drops Joe Exotic right on his face. Joe looks to be stuck. Oh no, they collide in mid-ring. Joe looking to tag. Oh wait. Cheech is now the legal man. I thought Joe Exotic was. I can't even keep up. I didn't see that tag. The ref apparently did.
So much action.
It's crazy. Oh, the belly to belly from Cheech, and he's got that belly exposed, so it's put a little extra stank on it. Oh, the scorpion death drop from the Hamburglar.
Is that gonna do it? Will he ever get up?
He got up before you said it, Logan. Cheech and Chong looking to Hamburglar with a wacky submission. That's it. Hamburglar submitted Chong.
That is, that is certainly a way to win an 8-man match and have nobody break it up and just do it by submission. Quick submission.
Even though Joe Exotic and the Tiger were not pinned or submitted, this is technically the first loss on their record. The rodeo stretch. Wow. So Joe Exotic and the Real Life Tiger, despite not taking the fall, have their first blemish on their record You got to think that the Hamburglar being the one to earn that victory could put Ronald McDonald and the Hamburglar in line for another shot at the tag titles.
Definitely. And while you set up the other one, I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick.
Alright. Coming up next, Batman and Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby, currently 2-1. Both those victories were earned over Chris Benoit, and the loss came to New Jack in the second round of the Coronavirus Cup. New Jack, of course, the winner of the Coronavirus Cup. So we're going to see how Cosby fares against an actual superhero here tonight. Batman so far 0-2, losing a tag team match alongside Robin to Ronald McDonald and the Hamburglar, losing a singles match to Superman, our #1 contender. Uncle Ruckus, the referee again. Cosby's looking to keep his winning streak going. Batman looking to pick up his first victory. I'm not ruining the undefeated streaks, Adrian. I don't determine who wins and loses these matches. We just book them, and whatever happens, happens. Daquan saying that Cosby has prison strength and probably a shank. I think we've seen Cosby use a fork on a couple occasions in the past. Oh, Cosby getting on the mic and shouting obscenities here. Joe Exotic and the Real Life Tiger still undefeated in regular tag team competitions, so even though they technically got a loss on their record, wins and losses are weighted based on circumstances, opponents, etc. So a future serial deal. Pretty sure Tony the Tiger has that market cornered.
Alright, we are back.
Did you have a nice piss, Logan?
Indeed.
Indeed. Adrian saying Tony couldn't step to a real live tiger. Well, I gotta agree with that.
Bill Cosby with a very green sweater tonight.
Yeah, he's feeling pretty festive, I'd say.
Feeling the lime jello.
Jello jigglers. I can't do a Cosby voice at all.
I can't, no.
I'm not disagreeing with you, Adrian. A real live Tiger is a tag team champion. Tony the Tiger, we've never actually seen him fight, so I'm betting on a real live Tiger any day.
Me too. Tony the Tiger's a real nice guy.
Yeah, he seems pretty friendly, which is not going to help him in a fight.
He's always playing with kids, like on the playground and stuff.
It's like, oh no, did I hurt you? Let me help you up. And the Tiger just mauls the fuck out of him.
So true. Batman needing a win.
This is the first of 2 consecutive matches where we have a comic book character taking on an elderly gentleman. Batman and Bill Cosby here. Thanos against The Undertaker in our next match. Although technically The Undertaker is a comic book character as well. There's a whole graphic novel based on like the story of The Undertaker published by Boom Studios about 1.5 years, 2 years ago. I own it. It was part of the...
did not know that.
Yeah, there's a WWE comic series that was really good. It ran about 25 issues. Plus they had a 4-issue NXT miniseries and Rock Bottom from Cosby and a couple graphic novels, including the Undertaker one.
Yeah, I knew about that comic. That's it, but they did an Undertaker one. That's pretty cool. I have to check it out.
On Cosby going up to the top rope, but thinking better of it as Batman gets up.
A penetrating roll up by Cosby.
I didn't see that in the chat. The last thing I see is booyaka, booyaka.
Huh, weird it didn't show up. Super Neth put it in there right after booyaka.
Huh. Oh, Cosby with the kick to the kidney area. Oh my god, Cosby with a super kick to the face.
Batman. A really big win. He's kind of disappointed so far.
Yeah, Batman is 0-1 in singles competition and 0-1 in tag team competition.
So I expected more from him myself. I mean, I know that that's not a terrible record, but, you know, we expect Batman to be up there with the likes of Captain Planet, CM Punk, all the others up top there.
Oh, yeah, I gotta agree with you, but at the same time, Batman hasn't been given the same opportunity. Batman's been busy fighting crime in Gotham City, hasn't had as many appearances in the MWF.
Yeah, he's fighting crime in this match, you know?
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. He's pretty successful at the moment. But his only loss in singles is to Superman, and that tag team match that he lost, Robin was the one pinned, so...
That's Bill. Bill has the same deal as Ty because he gets pardons from matches so he can come out of prison for the match, and then he has to go back.
If he keeps winning, he has more opportunities to get that time away from jail. It's kind of like with Batman's always locking up his villains in Arkham Asylum only for them to escape. Well, Bill Cosby might be put away temporarily, but you know he's not going to stay locked up.
They always fucking get out of Arkham Asylum.
Cosby drugs the guards. Oh my god! Flying Hurricane Rana off the top rope by Cosby, but he's too close to the ropes there with the cover. I didn't expect to see so many high-flying maneuvers from Bill Cosby.
Me either.
Oh, my entire right leg has gone to sleep.
GTS! GTS!
Another ball shot by Cosby, though. That guy fights dirty. Right to the jello jigglers.
Coming out of prison, he knows what he's got to do to survive.
You gotta think that he manages to get some extra pudding cups for trading. Batman just punching the fuck out of Cosby.
I'm a Cosman.
I'm a Batman. Oh.
Fist and fist and fist by Cosby.
Cosby, big fan of fisting. Oh, the woo-woo-woo-woo-woo right there. That's what I'm gonna call it. Oh, 2.9. I'm not gonna remember that. Oh, Batman with
by next episode.
Batman with a pancake pile driver, though. Oh, and sort of an SDO style takedown from Cosby with the wacky chop. Going up top again. The Cos splash in the ropes. That might have saved Batman there. And another big splash, but Batman is just too close to the ropes to be pinned. Oh, the nerve hold. Batman with the nerve hold on Cosby. That Vulcan death grip.
That fucking hurts. I've been putting that before.
Yeah, we did. It's not put. Oh, Cos bottom. Cos bottom. That's it.
Do you smell what the Cos is cooking?
No. I thought it was over, but Batman just barely manages to escape. Oh, the slap to the face as Cosby yells at Batman or barks. I'm not sure which.
If Cosby wins, does he get released from jail? Well, he gets to come out for his matches.
Batman hits a RKO, but somehow Cosby up first, full of piss and vinegar. For every match that Bill Cosby wins, his sentence is reduced slightly. I'm not sure of the exact terms of that agreement. It's negotiated between Cosby and the prison. Oh, what's Cosby? Cosby with the go to sleep. My God, you don't want to find out what Cosby does to you once you're put to sleep.
Fucking copyright infringement, that fucking asshole.
Once Cosby puts you... Oh, another RKO. Fuck. These guys are just getting right back up after big moves.
Daquan's just giving that prison smoke cause.
Daquan, a big fan of the smoke. And I'm talking about... Oh my God, Batman just knocked himself out. I don't mean that in a weed sense. I mean
that was
that...
one of the craziest things I've seen. Batman just running into the fucking turnbuckle.
That go to sleep might have rocked him a bit. He's clearly delirious. Cosby with the football tackle. Is Cosby oh, I thought he might be going up top again. Is Cosby going to go for that sleeper hold? No.
Oh, going for the legs.
Batman with a series of punches and knees. Uncle Ruckus not in position if somebody makes a cut. Cos bottom. I don't think no. What? I was going to say, I don't think Batman kicked out again before I could even get the sentence out. He got back up and hit a Superman punch.
Before Cosby even,
oh, and they both collide.
Was able to refresh from it.
Man, these guys have just survived all sorts of high-impact maneuvers. Batman, is he going to go for the cover here? No. Just one punch is all it took to knock out Cosby. Leg drop to the back of the neck. Cosby begging, please don't send me back to jail. The Cos splash. Cover him. No, he doesn't do it. Another leg drop off the top.
You wonder if that hurts Batman more than Cosby.
Batman putting a lot of impact on his tailbone there when he hits that leg drop off the top. Cosby.
You'll look like Hulk Hogan when you get old.
Oh no. Nobody wants to end up like Hulk Hogan when they're old. Cos, go to sleep. By God. By God, cover. He's going to cover him.
That's got to do it.
Yeah, I think so. Cosby beats Batman in an epic encounter. Holy shit. Cosby. Now's where the real fun begins for Cosby after he's put the man to sleep. Wow. Batman continues to falter here in the MWF. Bill Cosby is on a roll. He's beaten murderers and superheroes alike.
Climbing up the ladder.
The ladder to heaven. Oh no, just the ladder to success. Now we see the under...
Supernet said Batman is 0-3, time to switch actors.
Oh no. It's Val Kilmer's time.
Val Kilmer. Do, 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 do.
Wait, why is he John Cena?
It just happens, man.
Thanos was looking to emerge as a possible contender for the World Championship up until he lost to New Jack last week. So he's going to try to get back on track here against The Undertaker. We haven't seen The Undertaker in a while. I believe the Undertaker's last match was in the opening round of the COVID Classic, where he lost to our world champion, Captain Planet. So
Yeah, it's hard to believe we haven't seen Taker in so long.
Thanos losing to New Jack, Undertaker losing to Captain Planet. Neither of those losses are anything to be ashamed of. But wins and losses do matter here, and both these guys really need to get back on track if they hope to make it to the top.
Which, you know, Taker, though, I mean, he always takes time off every now and then.
Yeah, he's not quite as active as he used to be. Oh, Adrian rooting for Adam West, shake up the mantle. Zane had suggested the other day that if Bill Cosby beat Batman, that Cosby could take over the role as Batman. I was saying that instead of the onomatopoeia of like bam, biff, and pow popping up whenever he hit anybody, be like zip, zappity doo, and jillo jiggler.
Holy shit, I like the idea.
If only we can make that happen in the game. Well, I mean, I guess we can make Cosby Batman, but not the onomatopoeia.
No, not the babbity boo 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 boo.
We just have to narrate it ourselves. Undertaker apparently had a good meal before the show. Undertaker's probably energized by all the protein. He had a good meal before the show. Michelle McCool cooked him a nice T-bone, and as she brought it to him, he said, "You've done it now. You've gone and made a big-ass steak."
I really hope this happened.
Oh, it did. Undertaker has his own private trailer to dress in. Michelle cooked him a nice steak dinner. Michelle is out there watching anxiously on her monitor, hoping that Thanos doesn't snap during this match.
It's possible.
Turning her children to dust. Thanos is, of course, famous for courting death in the comics. Right now, he's going head-to-head with a dead man.
I guess, is it only fitting?
It's very appropriate, I would say. Snoop Dogg, our referee here. Senior official Snoop Dogg.
Smoking weed every day.
Hey, 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 hey. Smoke weed every day. Rest in peace, Nate Dogg.
And our thoughts and prayers forever.
What if Nate Dogg was collaborating with Thanos? It's like, if you snap like I snap, people die like every day.
I hope.
Regulators, mount up. It's Thursday night, Dakota's working late, so you know that Logan's gonna masturbate.
Give up. Still to come.
Emphasis on come.
5 minutes gone.
Live right after Mattitude.
Well, not live on this stream.
Yeah.
You have to tune into
your stream.
have to tune into By God Logan's channel to see that. Daquan cheering for the Undertaker. Paul booing Thanos. I guess he's rooting for the Undertaker by default. Both these guys, along with everyone else on the show, looking to establish themselves on the road to our June pay-per-view coming up June 30th, Liberty or Death.
Our version of a patriotic show.
Just 4 days before Independence Day. June 30th, the final Tuesday of June. The one match we made official for the show so far, Captain Planet defending the World Championship, assuming he still remains champion by that date, against the number one contender, Superman.
That's a dream match anywhere in this damn world.
Yeah, Superman's been so close to that title on several occasions, but just hasn't been able to get over the hump until now. Now he's earned that shot. Gotta see if he can be the first man to defeat Captain Planet in a singles match. CM Punk was able to pin Captain Planet in tag team action, but unable to secure the title. Oh, Undertaker just hit a tombstone on Thanos, though. Didn't go for the cover.
He wants to bring more havoc to Thanos.
Oh, and he does. An STF from the Undertaker, you don't see that often.
No.
As I'm pretty sure there's some sort of drug deal going down outside.
If we hear gunshots, we know that was the case.
Oh, Undertaker attempted a last ride. Again, it was countered. Thanos sent him over the top rope. Undertaker looking a little bit tired here.
He does.
Taking
Thanos doesn't seem tired at all.
Oh, yeah, Undertaker's, even after hitting that tombstone and now going for a chokeslam, Thanos has been able to fight right back and take it to the Undertaker. Undertaker with the cover after that chokeslam. Only two. Oh, Undertaker's going for that Hell's Gate submission again.
That could do it.
Thanos still escaping.
Trying to rip off his damn arm.
Oh, a flatliner from the Undertaker. Oh, Undertaker's signaling it's over. But no, Thanos right back up as Logan browses Pornhub to try to find a video to jerk off to following this show. Undertaker suplexed it to the outside again, and Thanos follows him out. Daquan saying there's a tombstone incoming, but no. Not quite yet.
Search for Undertaker porn.
No, don't.
Huh.
No, you got him curious now.
I would like to think that it's just a cosplay of not the Undertaker, but it just ends up like in a funeral home with an extra Undertaker.
That seems worse.
Accidentally searching and it's actually Paul Bear.
Oh, yeah, it's Undertaker. Give her that dick. Oh, a chokeslam outside the ring.
Let's get it back in the ring, boys.
Undertaker, you're a murderer. You murdered that pussy. Powerbomb. Oh, Thanos crumples in the heat following the punch.
What the hell was in that punch?
The power of the urn. that would be the tagline for the porn, like banging holes and taking souls. Oh, the last ride. Undertaker hits the last ride on Thanos. That could be it.
That could have been Thanos' last ride.
2.9. Thanos escapes, but barely.
Thanos says, "This isn't my last ride, dead man."
Not yet, anyway. Undertaker pummeling Thanos in the corner with those strikes. Watch him win off a series of punches. No. What? Thanos with the shot from the Infinity Gauntlet just knocked Undertaker straight over the top rope.
Wow.
But Taker comes right back with the chokeslam on the outside. Oh my God, a gorilla press into a diamond cutter.
What action we have going on right now?
Had some crazy matches tonight. Undertaker taking down Thanos, but Thanos just gets out. And they're both exhausted here on the outside. Undertaker with a tombstone. Tombstone on the floor.
Hey, WWE UK's back.
Hey, welcome back, man.
2K, not UK.
Yeah.
You might be from the UK. I don't know.
Watch him leave now because he called him British.
When I was in a SmackDown vs. Raw league back in the day, there was a guy in our league called WWE Warrior Universe. That's why I called him UK, I think. Had flashbacks.
20 minutes gone.
Was that somebody on Gaming Ring?
No.
Oh, Hell's Gate. This could be it. Thanos is going to tap. Now they're in the ropes. Coming down to the wire here between Undertaker and Thanos. Both men have hit some huge maneuvers. Thanos is yet to hit his finisher, the version of the F5. Oh, float over DDT though. Shades of the Rock.
The People's Gauntlet.
That's the third time he's hit that press slam into a cutter.
See if he can capitalize.
Thanos seems to kind of be toying with the Undertaker here, which might not be the greatest strategy.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with that.
Into the corner here. Thanos going up top. Big splash. Oh, Thanos though. Oh no, Thanos with a shot to the balls.
I could feel that. Super NES is Thanos and Undertaker apparently love to never pin people. Let's add Megazord to this and have a triple threat that goes 60 minutes.
There have been pinfall attempts, but everybody's kicking out at 2.9. We have gone a while without a cover, though. That is true. Urn versus Gauntlet match, Daquan says. Yeah, which one's more powerful? Thanos. Oh, brutal powerbomb. Undertaker stands right back up, though. Setting Undertaker up on the top turnbuckle. Undertaker rakes the eyes. Big double axe handle from the Undertaker. Had quite a few long matches tonight.
Yeah.
The Snoop Dogg is taking a knee. Apparently, the Chronic is hitting him hard. I think coming out of the Mayhem pay-per-view, everybody is just so eager to establish themselves in the rankings here that nobody wants to give up, that they're just putting a little bit extra effort into staying alive and continuing the fight.
Yeah, they want to establish their dominance.
Bill Cosby showed us earlier how important it is to establish dominance. He learned that in prison. Cosby defeating Batman in a shocking upset, one would say, regardless of their records.
Every time Thanos does something to Undertaker, he just stands over him. That doesn't matter anything.
Yeah, it seems like both guys are a little bit knackered, as the British people would say. But at the same time, it's not stopping Thanos from going to the top. Undertaker, though, a big choke slam. Could it be 2? Undertaker's defeated Thanos. By
Big
God.
win for the dead man.
That steak, that large T-bone steak Michelle McCool prepared for him before the match, supplied him with the necessary protein to endure 27 seconds and defeat Thanos.
That's big for the dead man.
100% rating for that match, too. Not surprising with all the finishers they hit. That seems to be the only necessary requirement for a 100% match. We come down to our semi-main event of the evening in the women's division.
Oh, God. Let me put my card back up.
Women's
And
champion.
this one will be the women's champion, Rhea Ripley, and Captain Marvel versus everyone's favorite Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy.
I guess it doesn't matter which side each one's on. Red or blue corner. Yeah, Poison Ivy making her debut here. Poison Ivy, the best friend / lover of Harley Quinn. Harley needed a partner for tonight, and to be honest, nobody else on the MWF women's roster can stand her. So she had to bring in outside help. Rhea Ripley defeating Harley with a Northern Lights suplex at Mayhem this past Tuesday to take the title. Captain Marvel victorious over Rose Nyland and Trish Stratus in a triple threat match, pinning Stratus to earn the #1 contendership.
There is no Stratusfaction.
Can't get no Stratusfaction. Why does it seem like I have to scroll through the referee list twice every time to find the right referee?
Rhea. Daquan said Logan must say Rhea.
Rhea Mysterio.
I'm from North Carolina. We know no better.
North Carolina, come on and raise up. Take his shirt off. Twist around your hand, spin it like a helicopter. Poison Ivy. Again, it's her first match in the MWF. She's very green, but looking to make an impact here.
Glad to see her here.
Yeah, Poison Ivy has been able to compete with the best of DC Comics heroes in fights, and there are no disqualifications, no countouts here, so anything goes. She can use all the dirty tricks that she wants.
Yep.
Captain Ripley, what is this alien?
Daquan says, let's go, Karen.
Yeah, he said that. I don't know if he's cheering or mocking her. Because Karen, obviously, you know the meaning of that, but at the same time, I know he's against Harley, and Daquan was positive in his review of the Captain Marvel movie. Oh, Harley with an early cover following a super kick.
Trying to win that early and piss off the whole chat.
Yeah, we got to think that Harley is furious about losing her title, and that she wants to be the one to defeat Rhea Ripley here in this tag team match and show the world that she deserves a rematch for that title.
For sure.
Now we've got an intercompany crossover, Marvel versus DC, Harley Quinn and Captain Marvel. We saw them interact briefly in the Matt Mania 6-woman match for the title. Oh, and Harley tags out. Harley doesn't want that Captain Marvel smoke, as Daquan would say.
V-trigger!
A double V trigger, the golden trigger, I believe it's called, right?
Gold, yeah. Golden shower trigger.
Oh no. Logan, big fan of being pissed on and pissing on people. lot of quick back and forth tags on both sides here. Smart tag team wrestling, gotta say.
Yeah.
Gotta give Poison Ivy credit for going toe-to-toe with Rhea Ripley in that strike exchange, even though Rhea ended up getting the better of it. Oh, nice agility there by Poison Ivy.
Poison Ivy.
I want to let you fans know that following the conclusion of this match, before we head into our main event, 3D there, before we go into our main event, I'm going to give you a brief explanation of what happened when the Megazord attacked Barack Obama and aligned himself with Donald Trump this past Tuesday in Mayhem.
One of the most shocking things we've seen.
Absolutely. Nobody saw that coming. Megazord was interviewed following the show and explained to us why he did what he did. Megazord's not here tonight, but will be in action next week. We will also be announcing the participants in that match when we give you the explanation for his turn. Oh my god, Logan's cat's going crazy. I'm guessing that's Stashy. Stashy's a big fan of the women's division.
Yeah, it was Stashy.
Stashy named after a mustache, despite being a female cat. Mr. Stedman, not the boyfriend of Oprah Winfrey.
No, we just walked into the Humane Society and there was Mr. Stedman. That was his name.
Oh my god. Destino from Poison Ivy to Captain Marvel. STF, the submission move of the evening. I've seen that several times tonight.
Elbow drops and STFs. That'll be our July pay-per-view name.
Adrian asking if the explanation is I don't owe you an explanation. And no, that is not it. Megazord told us why he turned. We'll be relaying that information after this match. I gotta say, I understand where he's coming from, even though I don't condone his actions by any means. He did what he had to do.
We don't approve.
And it also must be noted that despite the fact that Megazord helped out Donald Trump by attacking Barack Obama, Obama still won the match. Obama is still your president, at least for the time being. As Captain Marvel makes the cover on Harley, Megazord left the ring too soon. He was administering the pain to Obama, but the ref kicked him out. Obama went on to win the match. Daquan saying MCU Karen doesn't remember her time as Ms. Marvel due to concussions from the MWF. Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel, taking it to the former women's champion Harley Quinn. I got Ripley and Poison Ivy. Oh my god. Looks like a form of famouser into an armbar.
Hi, Katie.
Another exchange of strikes, and Poison Ivy it's rolling into a camel clutch too. The riptide, but she's in the ropes. No, 2. Harley broke that up, otherwise that could have been over. I thought that Poison Ivy was going to get to the ropes, but apparently not. Poison Ivy seems been knocked loopy, might have been dropped on the back of her head there. That's why she's tagging out here. Another 3D.
Trying to get my blanket.
Big drop kick, but Captain Marvel not affected by that. Ass to tits, my God.
One of my favorite things to put inside of each other.
Wait, what? Captain Marvel just hit a vertebraker on Harley. I just said ass to tits, and you're talking about things we put inside each other. I'm so confused right now. I don't know what you're referring to, Logan.
It's best not to ask questions.
Oh my God, are you already on Pornhub?
No.
WrestleQuest, welcome WrestleQuest to the chat saying, Stashy, take your goddamn pills. Captain Marvel covering Harley. Only 2. And Ripley with the moonsault of Poison Ivy. This is chaos. Daquan chanting for Rhea Ripley. Daquan saying the winner of this match is a free copy of The Silent Descendants, except if it's Harley. Silent Descendants, of course, the graphic novel written by Daquan Kane, coming out later this year. If you haven't pre-ordered your copy, go and do so right now. Daquan, feel free to share a link in the chat if you want. Poison Ivy nearly pinned Rhea Ripley with just 1 foot.
That would have been a hell of a debut.
Oh yeah. Oh, missile drop kick from Ripley to Poison Ivy, and then the stomp to the tit. She's in the ropes here. Riptide on Harley, but she's in the ropes. Oh, Captain Marvel just tossed to the outside. Oh, the Northern Lights, that's how she beat her at Mayhem. If Poison Ivy didn't break it up. Harley, though, is dancing. Rhea hits another Riptide. Hard to keep up with this match. Oh, the backbreaker. Ripley looking to tag out here. 13 viewers. My God. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. It was unprecedented for an episode of Mattitude. Usually those numbers are reserved for pay-per-views. Hope you're enjoying what you see. We're here on our semi-main event.
Next week.
Yeah, we're here every Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Pacific. And then the last Tuesday of every month, our pay-per-view specials, which are totally free to watch.
Free per-view.
Exactly. Oh no, they're doing big numbers tonight, Daquan says, but apparently pointing out the viewers makes them leave. Harley with the cover on Captain Marvel. Burt Reynolds with the count. Oh, 2.9 only. Rhea is just unleashing a series of riptides. Paul wooing like Ric Flair.
Woo!
Yeah, thank Paul for moderating tonight. The real Al Bundy asking why I sound depressed, man. Well, probably because I don't have a good answer for that, honestly. Thank you. Thank you, I appreciate that, man.
Because he's still in Texas.
Yeah, that's as good an answer as any. Poison Ivy with the cover on Rhea Ripley. Broken up by Captain Marvel. I got the Texas Blues. But speaking of our moderator, Paul Eastx Twitch, he streams every Saturday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, at Eastx Twitch. Oh, and as I say that, Rhea Ripley's earned the submission over Poison Ivy.
Wow. She continues to be hot.
The champion and the #1 contender victorious here tonight. The Buffalo Sleeper, Rhea Ripley submitting Poison Ivy. Now, as promised, before we get into our main event, I've got to give a brief explanation of what happened with the Megazord. Megazord, of course, interfered in the match between Donald Trump and Barack Obama, attacking Obama. Now, we all wondered why Megazord would commit such a heinous act. In an exclusive interview after the show, Megazord revealed that his work visa was about to expire. He was about to be deported shortly before our Matt Mania pay-per-view at the end of April. And in Donald Trump's last act, before he lost the presidency to Barack Obama in the match that night, Trump fast-tracked the Megazord to citizenship so that he could remain in the United States to work. And in return for that, the Megazord pledged his allegiance to Donald Trump. So from here on out, the Megazord wishes to be referred to as the Magazord. And he is a part of the MAGA powers with Donald Trump
he is a sellout.
and Mike Pence. You can see on our screen right now, the Magazord is officially aligned with Donald Trump and Mike Pence. The Magazord is a member of the MAGA powers. And next week, Pence, Trump, and the Magazord will be in 6-man tag team action, taking on Barack Obama, Bernie Sanders, and the debuting Captain America.
Do, 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 do.
Exactly, Logan.
Yeah, but he said this is so stupid that it's good.
That is fair, and I thank you for that. Now, our main event of the evening, a rematch from the Coronavirus Cup, our very first show. In the quarterfinals of that tournament, New Jack defeated Hulk Hogan before going on to win the entire tournament. Hogan, after a huge win over John Cena at the Mayhem pay-per-view this past Tuesday, is looking to get redemption for that loss and defeat New Jack here tonight. Our referee for this contest, as with every men's main event, our senior official, Snoop Dogg. Let's get to the action. Yes.
He said, nah, not the Coronavirus Cup, laughing my ass off.
Yeah, we did the Coronavirus Cup as it was intended as a one-off tournament. I believe it was April 2nd, April 3rd, is the first week of April. And we had so much fun during the show that we decided to stream every Thursday night. So every Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, we've got MWF Mattitude. And then the last Tuesday of each month, our pay-per-view special. And Snoop Dogg is our senior official. He referees all the title matches, all the main events. We've also got Uncle Ruckus. We've got Burt Reynolds refereeing the women's matches. We've got an actual floating piece of poop, Party Boy from Jackass. And we had Ron Jeremy refereeing a match earlier tonight. Tyrant Onslaught TV saying he's announcing from some girl's bushes. I cannot repeat what the real Al Bundy said, but...
Yeah, man.
Definitely one of the funniest moments in WCW history.
Yeah.
That was, to be honest, Hulk Hogan's questionable attitudes towards certain people were part of the reason that we booked him against New Jack in the initial Coronavirus Cup. New Jack was able to get revenge at the Coronavirus Cup. He pinned Hulk Hogan, our fourth match of the evening that night.
But he wants to do it again to him.
Oh, no doubt. New Jack lost to Superman at Mayhem on Tuesday.
Hogan keeps apologizing, but New Jack still refuses to accept it.
Yeah, you can't blame him, though. I mean, there's no... apologies don't make up for that sort of behavior.
Right.
It's despicable. Hulk Hogan's a hero to many, but he is let's just say he has some serious issues that need to be dealt with, and New Jack's just the one to deal with them. The real Al Bundy's saying New Jack got to kill him for the culture one time. Well, this would be the second time. Hopefully New Jack busts out that fork on him again. And it's interesting that your username is the real Al Bundy, because Al Bundy, from Married with Children, of course, for anyone who doesn't know, is also a competitor here in the MWF. It's like some Adult Swim shit. Yeah, we try to get a nice mix. We've got some real wrestlers, of course, as you can see here in the main event. But we try to lean a little bit more heavily into celebrities and fictional characters. Like we got Captain Planet is our current world champion. Superman's the #1 contender. Harley Quinn was the women's champion up until Tuesday when she lost to Rhea Ripley. And we've got Joe Exotic and a real live fucking tiger as the tag team champions. I said to tune in every week now. It's awesome, man. We are so glad to have you here. It's always nice to have people show interest in this. We've only been at it this is our 10th show now. Been slightly under 2 months. But it's always great to have new people discover our streams and participate in the chat. And you guys are what keeps us going.
Yeah, definitely.
On Hogan just choking the life out of New Jack. New Jack not having that. We announced the 6-man tag team match for next week in order to see the rest of the lineup, see what we got coming for you. Oh, Hogan suplex New Jack outside the ring. In order to keep up with all the match announcements and any sort of MWF news, make sure to check out facebook.com/MattWrestling, Matt with 2 T's.
Shake time, Hogan.
Hey, New Jack's got that fork with him at all times. So who knows what other kind of weapons he might have hidden in his pockets. Already got the chair there in the ring. Damn, Hogan once again tossing New Jack outside the ring. No disqualifications and no countouts here in the MWF. Anything goes.
Anything.
Including a big piece of wood here. Fighting right in front of our announce table. Yeah, New Jack is kicking the shit out of Hogan right now. But Hogan, as I say that, Hogan going for the backbreaker style submission hold. Oh, the light tube. If he hits him with this, Hogan could be... Hogan escapes for the time being. Hogan was about to be busted open. Oh yeah, New Jack just going for the weapons at every opportunity, and who can blame him?
He can't.
Every time Hogan takes a step away, New Jack just goes right to the weapons again. That is, I mean, that's vintage New Jack, for lack of a better term.
Definitely.
Hogan managing to escape the weapon shots here. Tyron Holmes like, oh, go ahead,
the last 3 minutes have been weird.
Dr. Bly would have playing that.
It's like Hogan wants to wrestle and New Jack just wants to get fucking weapons.
Give up.
We haven't seen any Captain Planet villains yet in the MWF, but it's always a possibility. I actually used to use my Captain Planet action figures when I was a kid and have them wrestle with my WWF action figures, so I guess I'm really just continuing that sort of tradition in video game form here. Oh, New Jack is forking Hulk Hogan, and Hogan is busted wide open, stabbing him in the back of the neck, causes his forehead to bleed for no apparent reason. By God,
it's happening again.
Hogan's posing though. That blood, the blood's got him fired up, but New Jack right back to it. If nothing else, you gotta respect Hogan's resolve for not submitting immediately to being stabbed with a fork. I'd give up right away.
Yeah, me too.
Running knee from Hogan. Oh my God, the snake eyes. I'm still wanting to see New Jack use one of those light tubes, to be honest.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, big boot. You gotta wonder why Hogan's not utilizing any of these weapons, seeing as New Jack has brought them all out here. Paul's saying he can turn the sound on at last, so I don't know why he couldn't do it before. We're almost at the end of this show. Paul can finally hear it. Oh, New Jack with a big spear to Hogan, and he goes up to the top turnbuckle. Missing the splash as Hogan just poses like an asshole.
The asshole that he is.
Hits a pile driver on New Jack. And another. No, backbreaker submission. No! Hogan has won. Hogan has submitted New Jack.
That's revenge.
New Jack.
As much as I hate to say it.
New Jack really needed a win after his loss to Superman at Mayhem and just couldn't pull it off here. You know, a lot of our viewers have to be disappointed. Everyone seemed strongly in favor of New Jack. Tired Onslaught TV saying Hogan's a real American. You don't need weapons, just power of Hulkamania. Well, guys, hopefully you enjoy the show. It's nice to, we had several new viewers tonight. We appreciate the views and the follows. Sorry I couldn't see New Jack whip Hogan's ass, but it's always a chance for a rematch. They're 1-1 against each other, so you'll probably see a rubber match coming up down the line. Make sure you check out facebook.com/MattWrestling, Matt with 2 T's. We're going to announce the remainder of the card for next Thursday's edition of MWF Mattitude. Going to be back here at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. Alright, yeah, we'll do that. Whenever they have their rubber match, Uncle Ruckus is going to be the referee.
Hey, he sent you a DM on Twitter.
Yeah, I didn't mention the Twitter. I guess you saw that on Facebook probably. Yeah, twitter.com/watchmwf. we haven't used Twitter that much because we don't have as many followers as we do on Facebook, but we'll make sure to utilize that more often if people are going to interact on there. But I want to thank everybody again for joining us. Stay tuned to the social media pages for next week's card. We'll be back here next Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. For Logan, good night, everyone.